Welcome to HTM on the Line. I'm your host, Bryant Hawkins Sr. This week's episode is particularly exciting as we're broadcasting directly from MD Expo Las Vegas, right from the bustling vendor hall. I had the fantastic opportunity to sit down with some of the top vendors and sponsors who played a pivotal role in making this expo a tremendous success. You'll hear from key contributors including USOC, Fluke Biomedical, PM Biomedical, Sage Service Groups, and AIV. Enjoy the insights from day one of the MD Expo here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We hope you find these interviews as enlightening and engaging as we did. Hello, everyone. We're here at MD Expo Day 1. I'm talking with Mr. Lee Lewis from Sage Service Groups. How you doing today, Lee?
Great, Brian. How about you, sir?
I'm doing fine. So, Lee, tell me about yourself.
If you can't tell from the accent, I grew up in a small town in Alabama. I currently live in Charleston, South Carolina with my wife and two boys. And we love living at the beach. And I'm National Sales Director with Sage Services Group.
Lee, tell me exactly what Sage is all about as a company. What do you provide to this industry? What can you provide to the HTM industry?
Well, thank you for asking. As a company, we're still a family-owned business, and so our organization feels that way when you interact with our reps in the field, when you interact with our technicians for support, when you call in for tech support. And at our core, we want to see this industry grow and we want to serve you all well. We deal with patient monitoring equipment and the accessories that are associated with it. So if you have patient monitoring equipment that needs repair, we'd ask for you to maybe pick up the phone or jump on our website and take a look at what we can do to help. If you're a biomed who loves working on your own equipment and you're committed to your craft, please give us a call. We've got an abundance of parts, both new and refurbished parts that are available. And then today we were talking earlier at the Leadership Summit about the ability to provide products at scale and the ability to help fill gaps that we experienced through COVID from OEMs and make sure that patient care, there's not a lapse in patient care. So for monitoring, repairs, service, parts, and the accessories that go with it, you can count on Sage Services.
Awesome. Now, how can one contact Sage? I'll put it in the comments, but give us some ways they can contact you guys.
So the easiest way is to reach out to our website, which is sageservicesgroup.com. We've also got Salesforce in the field. So if you reach out to us at any time, we've got local representatives that travel around, and we would love an opportunity to connect you with our Salesforce as well. So reach out to us on the website at any time, and we'll be glad to get you connected.
How have your experience been at MD Expo so far?
It's been fantastic. This is always a great event. MD Expo is a highlight on our calendar every year. We enjoy attending these things. I've enjoyed watching the expansion of new technology, new folks like yourself showing up with a booth and talking with folks like us. So it's been exciting to see the growth of the industry and also with folks like you getting involved in social media. So
now, I noticed this morning you was part of the Leadership Summit. How was that experience?
It was great. It's so nice to be in a room full of leaders who are talking openly about solutions. At its core, this industry is patient-driven, and we love hearing about best practices from other organizations and how to make things better for patient experience, for biomed experience, talking about industry requirements and how things can improve. And it was exciting to be there. So thanks for the opportunity to be a part of that. We appreciate it.
Yes. I notice I see you at all of the shows, and you always have this smile on your face. So obviously you enjoy what you do, but what about attending all of the biomed shows or trade shows or expos that gives you this love or energy you have?
Well, I think it's a commitment to excellence that this industry promotes. It's easy to be happy when you're surrounded by people who love what they're doing. It's easy to be happy when you're around folks who are patient focused. And so there's a certain energy that I pick up in all of these shows. And so thank you. I appreciate you saying that about my smile. And yeah, I genuinely enjoy working in this industry and being a part of what's going on at these expos at a national level, but also at the state level. So
it's great. And also, judging by your team, everyone seems to reflect your mindset. How many do you have with you today?
Just myself and Joseph Irby, who is our local representative out of North Florida. But behind us, we've got a team of approximately 40 staff, men and women who are committed to patient care, who are committed to excellence in the biomedical industry, and covering the entire U.S. And hopefully serving our customers well.
Yeah, Joseph knows my son well.
Yeah.
He always tells me he reaches out to him.
That's right.
Well, I really appreciate, Lee, you stopping by and spending some time with me. But before you leave, is there something you would like to share with the HTM industry as a whole? Some kind words or inspiration, thoughts?
Inspiration or thoughts would be that this job with call and with middle of the night requests can wear you down. But I want you to know that you've got a large group of folks who are really pulling for you, who are excited to see this industry continue to develop. I hope that we find a way to bring more young folks into this environment. I think there's a real opportunity for people who are coming up right now to get involved in this industry and really have a major impact, not only in their own career, but in the lives of patients when they're in the hospital.
Thank you for your time, Lee. It was great talking with you, man.
Always great to be with you, sir. Thank you for the time.
We're live here at MD Expo, day one. I'm sitting here with two of my good friends from PM Biomedical. Introduce yourselves to everyone.
Hi, my name's Pranil, last name Singh.
And my name's Ali Youssef.
Okay, and what are you guys' positions with PM Biomedical?
I'm the CEO.
Okay.
And COO. We're 50-50 partners. My background is technical repairs. Pranil's background is sales and operation management. And we founded the company back in 2022. We decided to team up, and with the amount of knowledge that we both have combined, we were able to build a tremendous team with experienced technicians, top of the line sales reps that are in every state. And we're at about 38 employees now within 2 years, and we hope to continue growing. That's what I got from my side. Pranil, you got anything to say?
Yeah, we're based out of Santa Ana, California. Opening up a second location in Ohio shortly. We'll have hybrid technicians there as well. But yeah, growing company and a great team.
That's great, man. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys bring to the industry that you think nobody else can do?
Well, we're trying to make ourselves different from all the other third parties by providing quality workmanship and fast turnaround times.
I also think the culture in the workplace, we're a family. From sales to the back to the shipping department, we're all one family. And I think that's a very strong thing to have within a company to be successful. So we try to keep a good work environment in the workplace.
So you say it was established in 2022. Have you guys seen a lot of growth since y'all first began?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were just trying to manage the workload that was coming in. We grew at a very, very fast pace, and we just had to control and make sure that we're growing at the right pace too, because if you grow too quick, sometimes it never ends up successful. So you want to grow it slowly and make sure you perfect what you got going on before we continue.
Let me ask you this, P. Come over to you.
Yes, sir.
You guys be at all the shows, man, and I love your boots. Who's the mastermind behind your boots?
Actually, it's a combined effort from the girls that we have and me and Ali. We try to be different. at all the shows, right? We try to do something that's going to wow everybody and make them happy. So, I think today we're giving away a bunch of golf attire, some hats and the tees and golf towels. So, we're always different, but, it puts a smile on everybody's face, and that's what we like to see.
Right. And I noticed one thing, Ali, maybe you can comment on this. You guys are heavily involved in CMIA.
Yes.
So why is that? Why you guys are heavily involved in that?
I think helping out the community local is a big thing for us. I've been doing it for 20 plus years, and I think having the local guys having their back, supporting them, contributing to whatever we can to make it a stronger family, and that's what we do. We like to go to all the CMIAs. If I'm not there, Ali goes and the girls go, but we like to represent.
And a major part of our clientele is from our Orange County hospitals, the guys in our backyard. So without them, PM Biomedical wouldn't be where it's at today as well. So we always love to give back to them, show our appreciation.
What can you guys share with the HTM community with reference to PM Biomedical? What's one of the selling points you guys can tell?
Honestly, the thing I really grind on is our quality and our turnaround time and our customer service. We try to stay on top of all the three of those things, and we understand how the biomeds, there's a shortage right now, and we're needed. A third party is really needed, and we're trying to help out as much as we can to help them out, because they have to answer to the hospital, the nurses, and if a room's down, we have to make sure we get them quality product back, and we're here to support.
And Pranil and I have been in the industry for a long time. He has 20 plus years of experience in this. I have about 10 plus years. So we figured out a lot of the weaknesses from working at other competitors, and we were able to perfect that hopefully at our place, and it's been running good, man. We haven't had everyone loves us, everyone loves the quality, everybody loves the turnaround time.
We're not perfect, but we try.
Hey, let me ask you this question, because this I know has been a challenge with vendors. Are you guys having problems providing parts to your clients?
So that's one of my strengths is purchasing. That used to be my history. I used to be a purchasing manager, and we have a lot of inventory. So honestly, we have more inventory than needed, but now we have, if the demand's there, we can provide, and we have parts as well in stock. So, and if we don't have it, we'll make it.
And it's not just, what brands?
Philips, GE, Mindray.
When biomeds need a part, they want it quick. So you got to have it to ship out quick. So
exactly.
That's why we strive on having a loaded warehouse at all times with mostly everything that we need. Yes, sir.
Well, guys, I appreciate your work. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Any other time you want to come on the podcast, you're fully welcome.
Oh, yeah.
What's up,
all right,
man?
guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here right now with three of my favorite people in the HTM industry. I will allow them to introduce themselves first. Hello, ladies. How you doing?
Doing good. Hi. Hello.
Let the world know who I'm speaking with.
This is Amy Hobbs with USOC Medical.
And Hailey Larson from USOC Medical.
Ariana Ramirez with USOC Medical.
I'm glad you ladies took a minute to come sit down with me. How is the MD Expo thing going for y'all right now?
It's been going great. We're obviously right by the door, so everybody is. We're being welcoming, and people are coming into the booth, and you can't miss us if you want to walk in.
Bam, there's USOC.
I know.
Stop by our booth.
Now, everybody know who USOC is, but for those who, I don't know why, but don't know who you are, tell them about USOC. What do y'all provide to the HTM industry?
So USOC repairs and sells patient monitoring equipment. So we do monitors, modules, telemetries. We overhaul blenders, infusion pumps. We have recently started getting into a lot of perioperative equipment. So we are now doing some scopes, surgical equipment repairs, things like that, as well as some defibs and ventilators as well.
Basically, anything that the biomed doesn't want to do, doesn't like to do, doesn't want to do, that's where we come in. Anything you guys need help with, it's on us.
If they have staffing challenges, they can reach out to you guys. So, what part of the country do you guys cover?
We cover pretty much the whole country. We have our original depot in Irvine, California, and we have a secondary depot in Houston, Texas now. So we're providing just about everywhere with shorter turn times because we have two different depots.
And if they want to get in contact with you guys, website information, what's your website?
Our website's www.usocmedical.com.
Just give us a call anytime.
Now, if you guys say you cover the whole country, so East Coast time is so different from West Coast. Do y'all have staff come in early?
In Irvine, we have employees that are there at 5 o'clock in the morning, as well as techs that are there at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so that we have two different shifts to make sure that everything is fixed and done before FedEx comes. In Houston, they're at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is also, 6 o'clock East Coast time. So we're able to get through a lot of different people, and we're always answering the phones as early, like I said, as 5 o'clock.
You never have to press 1 when you call our customer service line.
And one thing I always notice too, you guys are at not only Amy, MD Expo, but I notice you go to all of the local associations. What joy do y'all get out of being associated with so many associations?
It's that
Supporting everyone.
That one-to-one interaction that we enjoy. We like to meet our clients face-to-face. We like to put a face to who we're speaking with. It's different from when you get to speak with them over the phone or over an email conversation with that one-to-one face-to-face conversation.
We like to make sure that we're supporting as many biomed societies as we can because everybody is important to us and we want everybody to know that.
So that's great you guys help out with the associations, giving back. And I also want to give you guys a thank you because I just did a career day and the swag y'all sent me went over so well. And I got pictures to share with you guys. They loved everything of it. And I appreciate you guys giving back. Y'all always do anyway. And I love y'all support. And I feel like I'm indebted to y'all. So keep doing what you're doing. Now, I want y'all to maybe share something with the HTM community that would set USOC apart from your counterparts. What would you say it is?
Customer service. The fact that we put customers first, it helps with everything that we do because we want to make sure that everybody's taken care of. We know how important everybody's time is and how much the hospitals need equipment back. So we do everything that we possibly can to help them as much as possible.
And you notice the customer service must be something because y'all booths are always crowded.
Someone's always going to answer. There's never going to be like you're pressing 1 or anything like that. Everyone's going to always answer. And if they can't answer it, they're going to transfer it to one of the sales reps that's going to.
And then I'll give y'all a quick shout out. Ari maybe more because my son, he was new to the industry, but he just told me how nice you guys were helping him and supporting him. So that's pretty good to get someone that's new to the industry to have that feeling about somebody they don't know. Plus, I didn't even tell him about y'all. So that's made it even better because he really appreciates the support y'all give him. So I thank y'all for your time and y'all welcome to come back anytime, any place.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, I'm sitting here with a good friend of mine, Miss Jessica Curtis, or is it Curtis?
Don't forget the 2 S's at the end because we're super special.
There you go. So Jessica, tell everyone who you are and who you're working with.
Okay, so I am with MW Imaging and I am working as their business development executive. I've been there for not super long at this point, but helping just grow the business in a positive direction and, new customers, new accounts, just trying to better the biomed field, HTM.
Yeah, so you may be new to NW Imaging, but you're not new to the industry.
No, I've been in the industry for almost 10 years.
What does MW Imaging provide?
We provide support for ultrasound equipment, specifically replacement parts, probe repairs, and we also offer 24/7 technical support. So we're just kind of a one-stop shop for your ultrasound equipment, and we service pretty much all manufacturers.
And nationwide?
nationwide. Yeah, there are some regional areas where we can offer additional support as far as coming in, helping out with PM service contracts. So that'd be regionally.
And where are you based out of?
The company's based out of St. Louis, but I live in beautiful Seattle. Go Seahawks. I'm just going to leave that right there.
So I know it's not your first MD Expo, but how has your experience been so far?
MD Expo this year has been a wonderful experience. It's always just a great opportunity to connect, build relationships, maintain relationships, and there's just something beautiful about getting face to face with people.
Get to sit down and talk to me.
I get to sit down and talk to you. Share some appetizers.
There you go. Eat my appetizer. That's another story. You had to speak to the HTM community. Why should they call NW Imaging?
Connection. I think that while we can help service and support your equipment, we're just all about maintaining relationships too, and maintaining a positive relationship and really truly like working through your issues, your problems, what can we do to help, while also maintaining a really high quality standard.
And you work with Amber and Connie out here today, huh?
I do. And we're all matching.
That's that green. I love it. Your company, you mentioned, is nationwide. About how many people work in your company?
We're a very lean and mean team. So I think we have a total of, hold on, let me do the math real quick. I think we only have about 10 employees. So we're hiring, we're growing. We're bringing new people on and getting them trained up. And yeah, it's great.
So have you been meeting a lot of new faces this expo?
I actually have met quite a few new faces this expo. It's been great.
That's good. This is always a fun place. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Jessica. Come by anytime.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Appreciate you. I'm sitting here with Justin Ross from Fluke Biomedical. How you doing today, sir?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing just fine. So, Justin, tell me about Fluke Biomedical. I mean, everyone know about Fluke Biomedical because it's so huge. What does Fluke Biomedical bring to the HTM industry?
Well, that's a really good question, man. So a lot of people know our analyzers. We've been around for quite a long time. You know, the great things about Fluke Biomedical is that you can do a lot with our boxes. And so you might have an analyzer and it might just be a patient simulator, but if you really look into it, there's a lot of things really built into it. So we have our durability. We have free training on it, on how to run it. It's free online training. You can get in and you can do that. But then when you hook up these boxes, you can do so many different parameters at one time. So that's one of the big things we bring to it. And a lot of the products we have are all UL listed. They're all super durable. And you know you're going to last quite a long time with them.
I'm looking at your shirt there. You know, most think Fluke Biomedical, they think about the biomedical side. But I see you have a race safe on there. So I'm assuming you're on the imaging side as well.
We are. We are on the imaging side as well. So under the Fluke Biomedical website, we have Fluke Biomedical, we have RaySafe, and we also have Landauer, so the radiation bandages. We all kind of work together, which is really cool. We just launched out a brand new infusion pump analyzer, but it was actually designed by the guys, a bunch of physicists who designed our X-ray systems. So the things you're testing, the RaySafe X2, they're the guys who designed our new infusion pump tester. And when I tell you this thing is amazingly accurate, it is scary, amazingly accurate.
That's awesome. Now, let me ask you this question, just kind of changing lanes. We're in the era of AI right now. Do you see AI coming into the test equipment realm?
For sure. You know, when I went through school 20 years ago, I have a white beard years ago, you know, we were all responsible for about 800 to 900 pieces of equipment. Now, a lot of techs are pushing 2,500 to 3,000 pieces of equipment. That's a lot of testing. But we kind of gave ourselves a bad name as biomeds, man. We just became sticker lickers, you know, so change the battery and you ghosted yourself in, you ghosted yourself out. But now, there's really a drive for these technicians. What can we bring to the table? You know, implementing the new equipment and making sure it's working right in the facility. So that's a lot of testing that needs to be done. So if you're doing all this testing and you're recording actual factual results, now you can use AI to extrapolate some of that data and mine it out and maybe start to show some trends of equipment. Where do you need to start thinking about replacing it? Or you can move things to different types of PM cycles. Or maybe you find that maybe there's some training issues with the nursing staff that needs to go through. So AI is definitely coming, and right along with that is a lot of automation and a lot of really good automation programs. In fact, we have our own.
Great, man. So, is this your first MD Expo?
It is not. I don't have, it's probably like my 7th or 8th, I do believe.
So how has this experience been going so far?
Oh, it's been awesome. We had a great class this morning. We talked about biomed superheroes. So we did that today, and there's a lot of really great turnout. A lot of people walking around. Got to go see some solar eclipse.
Yeah, that's great. That's great, man. So if you had to, I know there's a lot of companies out there that manufacture test equipment.
Mm-hmm.
What could you say that separates Fluke, in your opinion, from the rest?
So that is a good question. So a lot of things happen. So if you're in a hospital here in the United States and you're going to go buy a new piece of medical equipment, there's going to be in your rules it has to be UL listed. So one of the things I tell people all the time, if you're buying an analyzer, right, if you flip it over and look on the back side, do you see that UL mark? In our case, it's called a CSA mark. It's one level higher, but to get that, you had to do that UL listing. Not every analyzer has a UL listing. So laws of metrology say you want to use something a higher resolution that has something lower resolution. So if you go out and buy an analyzer that's not UL listed or goes through this additional testing, is it still a higher resolution than those things that you're testing? So that's one of the things that really distinguishes us from the other competitions. We do a lot of extra testing. A lot of our devices are actually FDA regulated medical devices. So the same stringent tests and rigorous standards that your patient monitors, your defibs go through, a lot of our devices also go through. So every time we do a change and alteration, it's all again fed back to the FDA. So that really sets us apart from a lot of the other competition.
Oh, man. I appreciate your time, Justin. You really shared some information, man. Wish you the best and keep doing what you're doing, sir.
Thanks for letting me hang out.
I'm sitting here with AIV, Mr. Gerard Edwards. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Gerard, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. Doing great. My first expo here and first time in Vegas, too, so I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it.
So what company you working for?
AIV, American IV. American IV.
You sure?
That's right. No, AIV is the abbreviation, but American. Sometimes you have to search. Sometimes you have to search American IV.
I was going to ask what the AIV stand for.
American IV. That's it.
All right, great. So, tell me about American IV. What's this all about?
Yeah, we've been a company, I believe. Has to be, I think, 30 years, something like that. It's pretty old. We're a small operation. We have about something like 50 employees. So we're a small family, not family, but privately owned company. We deal a lot of repairs for infusion pumps. We do repairs with them. We also sell piece parts to other people. We sell. You might have heard of the PowerMate. That's our biggest. That's our biggest product right now is the PowerMate. And then we're getting into the vet world too. We have a veterinary syringe pump.
Veterinary syringe pump?
Yeah, it's called the Vetro.
Wow, really?
Vetro CRI, yeah.
So what makes it different from a human pump?
A human pump? Just less certifications to get through. Yeah. Yeah, it's our first syringe pump developed, so it's a good one.
Yeah, so them PowerMates, I see where y'all have changed the style of those. I think when they came out with the issues with the power strips, they wanted to have the count, I guess, to count the impedance or current on them.
Yeah, exactly. So it has a current monitor on it. The new PowerMates, the branded PowerMate -CM. It has a current meter on it. So when you plug in your appliances, it'll tell you how much current you're running, and if you're running too much, it'll have a red light, so it tells you you're overcurrent.
So, if you had to say what separates your company from your counterparts, what would be if someone was to say, okay, why should I choose AIV?
Yeah, this might be a lot of people might have a similar answer, but I think it's really the family environment that we have. Like I said, we're a small operation, so everyone kind of knows each other. We all treat each other like family. Our sales rep do a great job. The head of sales, Jeff, great guy, been with the company for 25 years now. That's why I chose to work at the company. I came from I'm an engineer there, and I came from a more corporate environment. But working for that small kind of company, the tight knit, we'll take care of you. We care about our clients. I would say that's what separates us.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you coming by, spending a little time with us, man. You're welcome to come back to my podcast anytime you feel like it. Understand you're a podcast guy.
Yeah, I like podcasts. I listen to them on my way into work every day.
Maybe you ought to get you one started. They can use more. Appreciate your time, Joe.
All right, Brian. Thanks, man.
As we wrap up today's episode from MD Expo Las Vegas, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all the vendors who took the time to speak with us. Your insights and stories have truly enriched this special edition of HTM on the Line. To our listeners, thank you for joining us and sharing in the excitement and innovation from the heart of the vendor hall at MD Expo. Stay tuned for more highlights in part 2 of our MD Expo coverage. Until then, this is Brian Hawkins Sr. signing off. Let's keep pushing the boundaries of healthcare technology management.